to do Miss Silent. Or I could start being cursed as the defect, but you know what? We're going 8, 9, 10, so let's go 8, 9, 10. Hello again. Choose. We got 2 Heartbreakers on the Silent, so there's something about the Silent that's working well for me. And the other options are all garbage, so I might just go and take a rare relic from the get-go. So there's a forced elite fight, if I were to choose that path. But it's also arguably the best path, in terms of... And I know I never show which path I'm looking at until I start going through it, but the only reason I like these paths more than everything else is question marks are either fights or events. Events are how you gain power. I don't like fighting a ton. Alright, you know what? You know what? I can accept this. I can accept an additional 300 gold to begin with. Let's see what the first shop has for me. It would be extremely painful for you. Somebody once told me my pain is gonna try. Ain't the sharpest tool in the shade. I wish I could find that one remix of Banestar. So you stop attacking me. This louse continues to sit here and annoy the ever-living heck out of me. We try to gut you with as many knives as we might muster. I have over 400 gold. There's a potential for multiple relics to begin with. And that I can't ever really look past. Leg sweep is amazing defensively. And so I'm not going to overlook it this early on for lacking anything else. Upgrade a card. An upgraded neutralize is amazing. However, what is an upgraded leg sweep? 3 weak. 14 block. Let's make leg sweep the objective best option whenever I get it. Defensively. Well, those are amazingly disappointing relics. I don't have okay, an early catalyst is funny, but I don't have poison. I mean, I could poison stab catalyst, like poison stab, poison stab, poison stab. Strange spoon, however, I'll take. And we're going to remove a single defend simply because we have leg sweep as an option. And we're just going to hold on to the rest of our gold because everything else is just kind of useless. And we're going to hope that we gain something from the strange spoon. So him being weak for 3 turns should mean that we're not going to have to concern ourselves with anything but just attacking his face. Alright, there we go. Another dead cultist. And only 2 points of damage. Dagger Spray is... It's good early on. If she could become the Lady of Strength, that would be amazing. There are too many things that it kills in terms of early fights. More gold? Do I take more gold and get the Doubting Curse? Heck if I know. There's no shops later. But doubt also isn't that bad of a curse. It's not regret, so that I don't care for. Hello. Well, I guess the knob is who we're attacking. At least leg sweep has a point. Could have sworn that I heard my dog. Could have sworn. Oh well. Not the door opening, no, the door opening was someone else entirely, but dog, maybe. Do I defend twice? I shouldn't, because the additional defense isn't going to come to fruition? Well, no, because as long as he's weakened, the defense means significantly less. Unless he makes me vulnerable, in which case, well, he's going to make me vulnerable. Yeah, about that. Do I leg sweep? No. I'm gonna eat this on the chin. We're gonna save the leg sweep for later. Well, this is a very awkward chain of events that I'm currently going through, so if you'll excuse me, there's a small text. Alright, in the interests, well... Okay, so we leg sweep... Neutralize... And... Survivor... We can eat the attack without taking damage. Now the real question is can we kill him? And the answer is definitely not. So I'm just going to just blow him up with a potion. Yeah, I can take a lantern. Why not? And a corpse explosion. That is actually something good for me. If only I had kept the catalyst, but I couldn't guarantee I was going to get a bloody corpse explosion. Relic me up, baby. BrainBoy, you idiot. Why would you go for a relic when you have so low health? Shush, I work in mysterious and wonderful ways. Also, I'm probably going to just chug this potion and just start punching him. Poison has a purpose. Yeah, just strike. It will give us a chance to kill him next turn. In spite of his armor, in spite of doubt, we might be able to pull off enough damage to ensure that he dies. Or we just corpse explosion him a second time, because that also works. Boy, don't we love corpse explosion. Do I deadly poison? Are we just going for this? Did I just make a fool of myself? All of these things and more. Yeah, I think we just deadly poison at this point. Going full poison build. Pantograph. I will always take Pantograph. It prevents me from having to heal before the final boss fight. We are going to rest now, my child. Now this on the other hand, unless we didn't get the other poison effect. You are by far the most terrifying. Survivor away doubt. Poison goes off, and this guarantees that I take this fight without taking any damage whatsoever. That's good to see. Can you imagine if these louses healed in spite of all of this? Like, instead of just powering up their strength, they gained more health as well. That would be a nightmare. Do I infinite blades? No, because with the spoon, the shivs would go into my deck, and I just don't want to deal with that. I'm going to rest in the case that I find some fight that I really don't want to deal with. We're going to question mark, and hope that one of them's a shop at some point. I will trigger the trap. I will Take a curse. For a small injury. Whetstone. Upgrade 2 random attack cards. Well, our attack cards are by far our weakest link, so I'll take the key, and we'll see what we can find. We're gonna heal up to full anyway, so we're gonna go smith. What are we smithing here? Well, my good man, we are going to smith. What are we fighting? You. We already smithed the leg sweep, but we might smith Survivor. No, we could smith a defend and a defend plus, because that will do more ultimately. Yeah, it will. So yeah, you're unplayable and I'm going to be made weak, but that's not too problematic. We're striking you, since I don't need to defend, I might as well make you weak instead. Now we're going to see how far we can go. Too bad we're not going to get past this. Survivor this away. Deadly poison and a strike. Well, if I can't play all my cards, Survivor's just an upgraded defend. But having an additional defend plus never hurts. The poison will send him to his next phase before we get the massive downside. And now we shall see if we can defend ourselves. Wow, that's unfortunate. Right, I forget that if he changes modes on his turn, he will instead keep his defense for the next fighting section. Wow! Alright, doubt and injury. I think we know whose side you guys are on. I could corpse explosion, but at the same time, I kind of want to defend. No, we're gonna Survivor. Then corpse explosion. And the only reason we're doing this is we really want to kick him to his next phase before he starts killing us. At the very least, the poison's starting to deal a number on him. Only leg sweep would arrive at the exact moment we needed. So he is going to transform on his turn, but the poison is now where the main source of our damage is. So, lucky us. Excellent. Injury arriving at a decent time? Who would have thunk it? What luck would it take to get empty cage? Like right now. Just suddenly, boom, empty cage, delete the 2 curses. Be amazing, wouldn't it? I'm definitely surviving away the doubt, because the doubt is by far the most terrible section to have to deal with. We are going to take some damage, but we are steadily getting through his health. Neutralize. Another section of deadly poison. Dagger spray. And a strike. Congratulations, Zalrock. You stream far more often than I do. Which explains, oh, so very much. And you're also a bit better and probably have more advertising than I do. Because I don't know why I am so against advertisements. We are going to leg sweep, because I don't want to die here. Let me just defend, because I also don't want to die. Even though I probably could have killed him next turn. Survivor. Away the defend. Wait. It's just strike and die. Sweet! Kaboom. Finally, the machine subsides. We have so much gold. Wraith form or die. I think I'm just gonna take Wraith form. That is also fair. The only Discord I shill on is yours, because it's the only one where I think people would even remotely appreciate me. Well, I did make mention by name that Empty Cage would actually be really helpful right now, so let's just save ourselves 150 gold and get rid of these two things. Neat. Now then. Well, there's probably where we're going. Yeah, it's a lot of question marks. And a shop. Technically we have multiple options for a shop, so I'll definitely take this. I mean, this is about the only way I can actually start getting things done, so we'll get Corpse Explosion rolling. I really, really wish I could get some form of poison buff. The Snecko Skull, Specimen, whatever. It works. I know this is going to hurt my defenses. I'm hoping that my poison will allow me to overcome this guy. Poison. Defend. Strike. I think I'm being too hopeful. The leg sweep should still block most of his incoming damage. If I get leg sweep, which I do. So I guess there's that. I guess the poison is working. I think someone was an idiot and left my door open again, so excuse me as I go close it. Never you mind. She left the door closed. Defending here doesn't actually do a whole lot. Attacking here, however, does equally nothing. Because we don't get through his his defenses. So I guess I'm just going to put up as much damage reduction as I can, and we're just going to hope the poison offs him next turn. My nephew, Alex, and his little brother, Noah, are currently downstairs, so we're having a lot of fun dealing with this. Anyway, explode! Ah, well, I'm sorry. You offered, so I'm going to take it. It is just little nephews being loud. Yes, no, I fully agree. Do I? Noxious fumes, again. I guess we're poisoning. Gambler's Brew? No, I think I actually want to hold out. Because deleting cards from the deck doesn't actually help me a whole lot. Except in the case of deleting the one card that's now basically worthless. Ooh. Move a card from my deck. But I also haven't removed many strikes and defends. And the first thing I'd probably remove is Dagger Spray and Deadly Poison. So you know what? I think this produces more value. Because none of these cards here are infinitely replayable. So yeah, we'll just upgrade everything. Alright, what's in this shop? Brew 5 potions, Bag of Preparation, or Happy Flower. What a happy little flower. Do I take a happy... No. Actually, I'll take both. Alrighty then, let's see how this works. So we're going to have more energy occasionally. Do I have... No, I actually don't have any of this stuff. Well, ain't that annoying. This... Mugger number 1 is the one that's definitely going to get hit the hardest. And then next turn, we have a high likelihood of drawing both Noxious Clouds, which that'll apply 7 poison per turn. Noxious, noxious. Strike, neutralize. Hand it over! Hand it over! That thing! Your gold. You thought you were getting away. That's funny. So she lunges. She's probably going to go for the defense now. But gets poisoned herself. Deadly poison her. Corpse explosion her. And now she is guaranteed dead next turn, no matter what she does. She will not even have a chance to run away. Not killed with a neutralize. Well, there's the catalyst. So... do I actually fight a ton of elites? Personally, I think the answer here is no. I shouldn't. But at the same time, I think we're actually good enough to take on some of them. Stabbing Book is by far the worst. This one is arguably by far the best. Wraith Form. Noxious Fumes. Oh, Happy Flower triggered! It's like, wait, how did that work? Alrighty then. So we're only going to be taking we're going to be taking 3 points of damage from this, but we're going to be applying 7 poison to the entire group. And now I just need to Corpse Explosion the 50 health one, thereabouts. Or just put them down low enough where killing one of them will kill all of them. Which, in this case, that is definitely the truth. The unplayable wounds might factor in heavily, but we're going to be hopeful that this doesn't end up being the case. Do I leg sweep? Yeah, I guess we'll leg sweep on you, and we're just going to continue wailing on the one in the front. These are a lot of wounds. I'm very, very not happy about this turn of event, like, chain of events, but we get the Corpse Explosion, which is lethal. Just to further clarify this, we're just gonna make them all die to the poison effect anyway. I'll take Anchor. All this stuff can go get bent. Let us continue. I'm so glad the Snake Plant. Wraith Form is a must. Poison is a must. And I'll attack you dealing what little damage I can. If timed properly, all that should happen... Oh, you're gonna try to debuff me anyway. I'm so glad. Well, the Enfeebling Spores hopefully won't matter. Did I have a Catalyst chance? I don't think I did. Either that or the Catalyst went away almost instantly. Can I? Yep, you're dead. Perfect. That's all I'm asking for. Just for this monstrosity to go away. All this other stuff is absolute trash, so we're not even going to bother. I've been doing a lot of RuneScape recently. I'm fairly certain some people have seen this. Do I want to punch you? Yes. Have you no shame? Of course not. You even gave me more health for it. Umamori. So glad. Whenever you obtain a curse... What do I want to upgrade, if anything? We are going to upgrade... Catalyst. Triplification. My good man. Noxious... A noxious corpse explosion with a defend to back it up. Even though I really shouldn't have done that, I should have done the deadly poison because I keep forgetting I've got anchor. Let's see if you will do something different. Noxious fumes, neutralize and a strike, and then followed it by a leg sweep because you're by far the scariest. Poison. Poison everywhere. I can't defend myself. But this is worth it. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of RuneScape recently, just because I actually tried it in spite of the memes, and it's unironically a fun game to play occasionally, even if it is just, it's like the original grinding simulator. Do I? Yeah, Catalyst. He explodes, dealing a ludicrous amount of damage to his friend, and we get to move on with our lives. Bane is irrelevant. Blur has fringe uses, so I will keep. Do I want to fight an elite? It would force me to fight another elite as well, right? Or fight another fight afterwards. I think I'm going to go with the double question marks because I can still fight the stabbing book. And otherwise, I'm too slow to kill gremlins. Except via lucky corpse explosion draws. Yeah, we're gonna try. It's stabbing book. Okay, that's painful. Pun completely and utterly intended. Do I dare? The answer is yes, please. Oh, why can't I get the 50-50? So the reason I'm complaining a little bit is I want to get the 50-50 on the strange spoon so I can just eternally, continuously prevent him from killing me. That doesn't actually prevent me from dying, though. But it prevents me from taking a ton of damage, and really all I'm just waiting for is the poison to do his job. And so while I do get 3 wounds into the deck, I can get Noxious Fumes, which will help speed up the clock a little bit. And I can also get to striking. The number of attacks keeps increasing, but thankfully for us, his health keeps dropping. No, we got the strikes, we're good. Okay. Alright. Fine. He blows up. We poisoned a book to death. I mean, I guess kunai is something I can, like, kind of consider, but not really. Alright, what's next in this list? You 3. Oh, I get to do all of these. Well, I guess Noxious... Explosion. I'm gonna drink this potion now to start some of the healing process. The power is unmatched. I want to focus fire as much as I can on this one guy. So 12 plus 4 is not going to break through my armor, so I get to continue to get the benefits of the healing. Yeah, so the poison hits. We'll Wraith form for the sake of Wraith forming. I do get the healing, they blow up. All I'm missing out is on 3 health. get a fear potion, which is nice, and I like calculated gamble, especially in a deck like this. So we will keep calculated gamble. Ginger, no longer become weakened. If I were to upgrade a card, what would I upgrade? I guess Corpse Explosion will be the main proponent. Who will be fighting? Collector. The actual Collector this time, not the fake one that I just apparently made up. I'll definitely fight you with the upgraded Corpse Explosion. We're gonna have to upgrade it anyway for the next area, so meh. Wow, this bites. I'm definitely gonna gamble this away because I'm not gonna start with a Wraith form. I do not want to start off by playing it, is what I should have said. Noxious is a must, Noxious is a must. Corpse Explosion is also a must to get the poison rolling. We can apply a Fear Potion to one of those guys. I was kind of hoping... hoping to be hopeful and getting Corpse Explosion on these little bastards right here, but I can see that's just not happening. You're gonna get hit because you're slightly less health. The blur isn't going to provide me any real protection, but hey, one less health. Only one health loss is not too bad. Now we're hoping for the Corpse Explosion. We do get the Corpse Explosion, which will guaranteed kill you off. And then defend ourselves, because he's going to cause us to blow up in just a moment. Defend. Neutralize. Strike, strike. You are mine ensues. Prevent the weakness. It's arguably not the one I care about. Do I have blur or do I just deadly? Yeah, I think I could just blur. Keep the block for next turn. And then we don't have to care about playing block in the following turn. And the poison should get him. Maybe we can triple it, who knows. Catalyst. We have failed that each and every single time. It's actually amazing. One poisonous explosion later. Bullet time does not seem useful. Phantasmal Killer does not seem useful. Die, die, die is also not useful. We shall skip. A Philosopher's Stone. +1 strength does not matter in most instances.